Hello, I'm Norman Jones, but most people call me Jay. I'm the president of the Delaware Volunteer Firefighters Association. The DVFA is comprised of 60 fire companies that protect the lives and property of Delawareans and its visitors, providing fire, rescue, and EMS services in times of emergency. I'm a proud life member of the Ellendale Volunteer Fire Company. For more than 20 years, I've responded to emergencies of every type imaginable, and I've seen people in their most desperate moments, and I'm not alone.
Throughout Delaware, some 5,000 men and women like me stand ready to respond day or night in all types of weather, never sure who or what we will find, knowing only that someone called the fire department for help.
In addition to emergency services, we have a positive impact on our communities, whether hosting school children for fire station tours, handing out free smoke alarms, or catering a wedding reception. We let folks know we're here for them if they need us, and we'll do our best to help them.
We appreciate the residents and businesses that respond to our fund drive requests and welcome others who have yet to contribute. Keep in mind, we don't solicit money over the telephone. We request donations through official fund drive letters.
Another thing we do is save taxpayers money. While we receive funding from state, county, and in some cases municipal governments, we work hard to establish and live within operating budgets, none of which are extravagant or frivolous.
The business of saving lives and property is an expensive one. The fire apparatus and equipment we use every day to protect our firefighters and EMTs when they respond to emergencies comes at a high price. Then again, who can put a dollar value on human life? But you don't have to take my word for it. Here's a friend of mine who knows what things cost, whether it's in actual dollars or estimated for other reasons.
A lot of people moving into the state did not understand that the volunteer fire service in Delaware was just that, volunteer. They were coming from areas where you had paid fire departments. It was important, number one, to point out that no, in Delaware we are proudly served by a volunteer fire service. And number two, if we didn't have this service, and we do a formal calculation on it. It's not exact, but I bet if you did an exact one, the numbers would be pretty close. We save $218 million a year by having the volunteer fire service.
The majority of calls we receive are for medical emergencies. A fully equipped emergency ambulance can cost in excess of $250,000.
Turnout gear, the specialized clothes we wear when fighting fires, cost more than $3,000 to outfit one firefighter. And each self-contained breathing air system is an additional $2,500.
A portable two-way radio, a lifeline for every firefighter, costs nearly $3,000. Similar radios are installed in all of our emergency vehicles as well.
It costs approximately $15,000 to man the equipment needed to keep our volunteers safe. And that's just the cost of their equipment. That's not salaries, because the salaries are free.
A hydraulic rescue tool, often called the jaws of life, used at crashes to free trap victims, costs more than $10,000.
A 100-foot section of large diameter hose that supplies water from a hydrant is $750. The typical pumper engine carries at least 1,000 feet of large diameter supply hose.
We also have the expenses associated with running a small business, like utilities, office equipment, vehicle maintenance, and building operations.
When you see a fire truck going down the street, going to an alarm, you can have a couple of different thoughts. My thoughts are always, there go my neighbors, going to protect my neighbors in a time of need.
Our firefighters and EMTs are some of the best trained, highly skilled first responders in the country. This training is essential, ongoing, and expensive.
Today, our pool of volunteers is reduced, a nationwide problem, making it necessary for us to take on the burden of paying personnel who respond on our EMS calls.
It has always amazed me that in a freezing night at 2 o'clock in the morning, the fire alarm goes off and my neighbors, people I don't know, people that are friends of mine, get out of bed, get into the car, go to the firehouse, and go out in that nasty weather to protect their fellow neighbors. And I just think, it's one of the things that makes Delaware just such a great state.
On behalf of the men and women of the Delaware Fire Service family, we hope you've come to know us better and that you understand how important you are to our mission to protect the lives and property of the residents and visitors to the First State. Stop by your local fire station anytime ask about joining and see for yourself what your neighbors, our members, stand ready to do for you 24/7. Thank you.